Hey, popping in. You know what? I've been seeing a lot about protect black women, protect black women, and we not there for our women. And, it's good to see. I've been out here on that for more than a decade, 13 years to be exact. But, I'm a simp, let y'all tell it. I'm man bashing, let y'all tell it, But this what I understand. And this what has been put on my heart years ago is I just saw a pathway. I saw the pathway out. And what I realized is that it all starts at home. And that's what a lot of guys don't understand. It's like, bro, I don't want to hear nothing about your activism and, you holding up a black fist and Black Lives Matter and you in the street protest. I don't want to hear nothing about that if you don't know how to treat your woman. Like, you in them streets don't matter nothing if you come home and you cheating. You still creating illegitimate babies because you sleeping with multiple women. You still spreading STDs because you out here sleeping with women unprotected. You still putting hands on women. You still cursing women out. You still talking to women like trash. You still manipulating and deceiving and controlling. See, the change starts at home. I've been married for over 13 years and I got two boys. I'm raising two boys and I get to see my 13-year-old son, they started giving A's and B's and C's in fourth grade. And he just finished the seventh grade. When he got straight A's, no A minuses. They get A minuses at his school. So if you get like a 92.3, that's an A minus. 92.4, that's an A. And you get an award for straight A's, no A minuses. And I got to see my son working with his mama, and he got straight A's, no A minuses. Each report card on the fourth grade. Before the fifth grade, they told him, listen, it's possible, but it's not probable. Fifth grade is a beast. Straight A's, no A minuses. Sixth grade, they say, listen, this really don't happen in sixth grade, so we just want to prepare you. Straight A's, no A minuses. Seventh grade, we've never seen this. This is just pretty much impossible, and you got a lot going on, a lot of sports. You playing all these sports, and he do everything at the school, baseball, soccer. He played travel soccer outside of that. He played a video game like every other kid. Straight A's, no A minuses. But you know what I realized when I look at it? It's not that he's a genius. It's not that he's smarter than anybody else. It's the stability in the home. It's because it starts with the head. And so if I'm cheating on my wife, cursing my wife out, giving her silent treatments, she gonna be broke down. She gonna be all over the place. I'm not gonna be my best. I'm not gonna be as productive as I could be. But because I take care of her and I treat her like a queen and she gets all of me, she gets my everything, guess what? She's in love, she's centered, she focused, she can flourish. So she there for my 13-year-old and our 6-year-old, our 13-year-old and our 6-year-old. She able to be focused. They able to have a schedule. They able to be on point because the oil flow from the head. So guess what? When you look at the mayor of Atlanta, she black. When you look at the district attorney that just, brought down the charges, he black. When you look at police chiefs throughout the country, some of them black. When you look at some of the biggest voices, they're black. But the thing about it is, you gotta have stability. You gotta have inspiration. You got to have support. And all of that starts in the home. Change does not start in the street. It don't start in the streets, screaming and hollering. Yeah, you could go out there. But it does you no good to go out there and protest when you come home and you the rioter and you the looter in your own home. When you come home and you upending your home. Because when you, as a man, broke, busted, and disgusted, and I ain't talking about financially, I'm talking about spiritually. Because see, a lot of men want to be deep, and a lot of men want to be militant, and a lot of men want to be, against the races. But then you prejudice in your own home. You racist in your own home. You know why? because the black woman that you with, you dogging her out. You cheating on her. You lying to her. So she can't even sleep well. So if she can't sleep well, then how your children gonna sleep well? Because everything flow from the head. So you want to be the head of the household. You want to be the man. You want to be macho. You want to be all of this. Listen, if it comes with responsibility. So when you learn how to love one woman, because when you dealing with multiple women, you confusing your daughter. Because now you raising her to be one of many with the man that she want to love. When you dealing with multiple women, you confusing your son. Because you know as a man, you barely could please one woman. You can't even please one woman. What you doing with 2 and 3? You barely could please one. So see, this is the thing. Today, anybody can become anything. But you're going to have to be emotionally intelligent. You're going to have to be confident. You're going to have to be secure. You're going to have to be focused and driven. You're going to have to understand sacrifice, dedication, and commitment. See, those things are intangible. You don't pick up intangibles in dysfunction. So when daddy is a weekend daddy, and even on the weekend, he can't keep his weekends, he can't keep his word, what's happening to that child? That child not going to have the mental fortitude to run the marathon, to run the race that he or she has been placed in. See, we already behind the starting line. They got the starting line and they say, listen, we finna put you back here, put you back 50 yards behind the starting line, and we're going to break your leg. And we want you to catch up and beat everybody else. Guess what? In that kind of race, it's going to take some mental strength. It's going to take some confidence. It's going to take perseverance. It's going to take determination. But you get that from your household. You get that from home. You don't pick that up nowhere else. Your mama instilled that in you. Your daddy instilled that in you. But guess what? If the woman, the mother of the child, is being taken advantage of, lied to, mistreated, everything about her relationship with the man is toxic. She can't trust him. She can't count on him. She can't believe in the words that's coming out of his mouth. So guess what? That's going to be passed down to that child. Man, woman, child. That's the flow of it. And that's why I tried to say, you know, somebody was, I saw a meme going around talking about, if you think inclusion gonna change things, Uncle Phil and Carl, they using example from fiction. Example, we talking real life. We're not talking about a sitcom here. We talking real life. Inclusion matters. If you have a stable household and you raise the judge, that's gonna matter. Because it's your wisdom, it's your knowledge, it's your stability, it's your emotional stability that you placing in your child. That inclusion is gonna matter. We ain't talking about fairy tales. We ain't talking about sitcoms that somebody else had the green light, so they only gonna give you certain messages. We ain't talking about that. We talking about real life. But see, the thing about it is, you could get the position and not be prepared. You could get the position and not be prepared. That's what you got to understand, is you got to raise the change. We raising the change. You might not get to live to see the full and complete change. Matter of fact, you won't be able to live and see the full and complete change. You're going to see some of it, but you raising the change. And what you raising, they going to raise the next level of change. Your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren. So guess what? As a man, it starts with you. As a man, it starts with you. And if the man can't do right, then sister, listen, you might not have any protection. So then the onus is on you, and you got to say, I can't wait on a man to save me. I got to save myself. Just like with the man, I can't wait on the government to save me. I got to save myself. I'm going to make sure my sons are equipped. I'm going to make sure they understand how to maneuver in this world. I'm going to make sure they understand how to play chess, not just checkers. I'm going to make sure they understand. that you got to be wise and that you got to have not just wisdom and knowledge, but you got to get understanding. I'm going to make sure that they understand that in order to raise change, in order to raise stability, you got to be stable as a man. You got to address your pain as a man. You got to heal as a man. You got to grow as a man. Yes, you might have to do it on your own. But with God on your side, anything is possible. Listen, I had to heal myself. I had to take and rewire my brain because I was raised just like any other man. I was in college on a full football scholarship, but at the same time, trying to hustle and be in the streets because I was lost and confused. They say you could be a pro athlete, you could be a drug dealer, or you could be overworked and underpaid like your parents. I tried all three. I had to heal myself. I ain't sit on nobody's couch. I got in my holy Bible. A lot of people against that because they think, oh, that's a white man religion. That's another lie the devil telling you because the Bible come from Africa. The Bible exists before you ever became a slave in America. Jesus wasn't no white man. But see, that's another lie. That was my secret. I ain't have a therapist. I ain't have a counselor. Mental health, we talking mental health. I'm the founder of MyMentor.life, which is a mental health website providing life coaches for the world. Anybody who want a coach can go to MyMentor.life and book a session with trained, certified, some of them therapists, counselors, life coaches. Some of them do all three. So I'm a part of that movement. And I founded this site. And the reason why is because I had to change myself. It was me and the Holy Bible. For me to learn and grow, become a real man, understand that I need to be faithful to one woman. Understand that I need to have self-control. Because see, you can't change the world if you can't control yourself. How you gonna be an activist in the street and get changed and you can't even take care of home? You can't even be faithful to one woman. How you gonna have the fortitude to win the marathon when you can't even be faithful to one woman? When you can't treat one woman like a queen, when you can't take care of her mind, her body, her spirit, love her emotionally, physically, spiritually, in every aspect. Treat her like a queen so you can raise queen, so you can raise king, so you can be the change, so you can be the example. Oh, daddy in the street with his fists up, he won't change, but he cheating on mama. He beating on mama. Daddy in the street hollering, protest, burn it to the ground, we need change, go vote. But he always high. He always drunk. He always gambling. I ain't got no 529 gin plan to pay for my college, but he done spent my college tuition in the casino. You see what I'm saying? If you really want change, it start at home. Because you can raise the change. But in order to raise the change, you got to be the change. And that's what I'm trying to get through to y'all. But see, when you talking sense, that's going to require discipline of a man. That's going to require that a man die out to himself. That he crucify his flesh. And that he elevates to a higher level. Oh, that don't get no publicity. But when you want to holler, all that right there, but you're not addressing the root of your problem because you in the street hollering, but you still raising brokenness. You still perpetuating a cycle. You still Willie lynching your family. They ain't got to do nothing to you because you hurting yourself because you won't be a man. Point blank period. That's what you got to understand, bro. It start in the home. Love one woman. Be faithful to that woman. Cherish that woman. That's how you protect our women. Because you will raise a son who will do the same. You will raise daughters who will expect and require the same. Now you produce stability. And with that stability, you can bring about a change. The world can change just by you making a change. Because you create the ripple effect. Hey, this Tony, guys, and I just want to pop in and share that with you. God bless you. I know I don't get on here on the Instagram too often, but God bless you. We'll be in touch.